All right, folks, we have here again an oldie but goodie. This is a Jazzy 1103 Ultra. This power chair has the 5-inch seat lift. This is the smallest power chair on the market right now. Well, let me rephrase that. It's the smallest power chair you can get, really, with a 5-inch seat lift. It's only about 34 inches wide, long, and turns in the smallest circle there is. This is the Jazzy 1103 Ultra Blue. This one has 39 hours, so it was used maybe for a couple, 3 months at the most. It's been sitting in someone's home, air conditioned. This is why we have it here. I have several clients who have this chair and they love it. It's a real simple chair. The nice thing about this chair is it has a fantastic seat. It's a captain seat that's adjustable. Right here, you can go all the way back to here. And if you, this would be driving position, and you can fold it forward for transportation. This would be about 34 inches right here for transportation, 34 inches right there. The arms flip up. They can go out, they can go up. The joystick's on the right. You can put it on the left side. Now, as I said, it has a seat lift, so to make the seat go up on this chair, all you have to do is go to the joystick and hit the button where there's a picture of a seat. So if you press, all of a sudden the 2 little lights will come on, then you use your joystick for up and down. So if you push it forward, you can see the seat going up. You're going to start roughly at 21 inches when you're down with this chair. 21 inches. By the time you're all the way up, you will be at 26 inches. If you need a couple extra inch, we can put some spacers under the seat to get you a couple extra inch if you want an extra couple inch. But then when you're all the way down, you'll be at 23 instead of 21. So remember that. So this is a chair with a seat lift. Now when the seat lift is here and you want to drive the chair, it'll flash here telling you you're going to have a reduced speed. So this is your speed if you want to drive with the seat elevated. You're not going to be able to drive at full speed, okay? So let's bring it back here so you can see how it's built under here. So we have 10-inch solid tires. They're not going to mark your floor. Caster wheels in the back, solid caster wheels in the back. Tip wheels in the front. This chair has got what's called Active-Trac Suspension. So Active-Trac Suspension means if I raise that front wheel, you'll see the motor is the suspension and the motor is all together. So if I raise this, you'll see the motor. You can hear the spring in front. That's called Active-Trac Suspension on this chair. Also on this chair, if you're going to charge this chair, there's an opening here. Well, there's a little rubber tab just to protect the door there, but there's a cord right here. This chair has a built-in charger. Now, if you don't want to use the built-in charger, usually the built-in charger, what we usually do is we run the cord this way and we leave it plugged into the charger and we put the cord in the back. So all you have to do is pull the cord out and charge it. If that's too hard, you can run the card under your chair like this and let it sit like this next to your joystick, so when you get to a table, you can charge it this way by leaving the joystick like this. Or you can also use an external charger. We can charge it from the front with a charger that sits on the ground. But this one has a built-in charger. So we're going to put the cord in here. We're going to leave it here like this. Okay, so it would look like this all the time. We would tie the cord back here. You have a motor. For each wheel has its own motor. So right now, you can see I can't push it. But if I was to turn the power off, and the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. Power is off. It's hard to see, but there's a handle right here. You'll see when I pull it out. There's your handle. When you pull it out, you're in neutral. See that? So if you do both motors, you can roll this chair with one finger, okay? When you're done rolling it, do not forget to put the handle back in so your wheel is locked again, okay? The seat has a lever, but it's not a swivel seat, so don't. This lever is only here if you want to take the seat off. You would just push the lever up and then the seat becomes loose and you can pop the seat off. This is not to swivel the seat. This is called a friction lock, meaning that when you pull it back, it tightens the seat to the pole. We're going to turn the power back on. We're going to put it back down. So the nice thing about the seat lift, it helps you get out. It helps you do dishes. You can grab stuff off the first cabinet. So there's a lot of things you can do with a seat lift. But I mentioned earlier about the seat being a really nice seat. Now this is a little big of a seat. This is a 20 by 20, okay? Really nice seat. But if it's a little too big, we can change the seat on this chair if it's a little too big for you. So if you're 100 pound, 150 pound, you don't want that big 20-20, we can maybe find an 18 by 18 or something a little not so deep. especially if you're short. When you exit the chair, the foot plate does raise up like this, and you can exit. Your reset button is right here. So if you have to ever reset this chair, your reset button is right there where my finger is. There's 2 batteries in this chair. There's one that comes out from the front, and the other one you have to have the seat out, and it comes out from behind the seat lift. So let me show you the turning radius on this chair. You'll see why it's a real small chair in the house. So this is a fantastic little chair. If you only need a 5-inch seat lift, as I said, if you need a couple extra inch, we can help you with that. We can raise the seat with some space with a couple extra inch, but that's all we would do. And that would give you 7 inches. But remember, if we raise the seat a couple inches, when you go back down, instead of being at 21, you'll be at 23. Okay. So folks, this is a Jazzy 1103 Ultra, an oldie but goodie with 39 hours, was used a couple 3 months, practically new. And this is a really nice chair, and it's ready to go. So this is the 1103 Ultra with the seat lift. So this chair is really easy to drive. If I put it on the first speed, there's 5 speed. This is your first speed here. You can't get in too much trouble at this speed. This would be turning. As you can see, it turns really slow. Okay, so if you have someone who's a little skittish, you have a loved one, you just want to give them a chair that's not going to be too responsive, this one is at the first speed, it barely moves. You probably will have to be on the second speed. But I'm going to put it back on speed number 5 and keep going. You can see how well it turns, how easy it handles. There's no fast movements on this chair. So the chair will go in the grass, but you have to have good grass, good bottom, good perfectly cut grass. They're not really yard chair, but you can definitely go, if you go to a flea market or somewhere, a yard sale, or somewhere the yard is nice and hard, you're not gonna have any problem. So this one has the seat lift, so I'm gonna raise the seat to show you the seat lift. So this is going up 5 inches from 21 to 26, okay? You can see my feet coming off a foot plate now. So 5 inches doesn't seem like a lot, but it's quite a bit. You can reach stuff off the second cabinet. You can do your dishes pretty much right here. So, and when you drive it with the seat elevated, as I said, it'll be a reduced speed because you're elevated just for safety precaution on this model anyway. So you can see it's not going to drive really fast in your kitchen, but at least you'll still be able to move around with the seat elevated. Okay, I'm going to bring the seat back down. And when you bring the seat back down, then you get your full speed. This chair goes about 4.5 to 5 miles an hour top speed. So if you're looking for a nice chair with a really nice captain seat with a 5-inch seat lift, flip up arms, just built-in charger, this one has it all. If that's all you need is a 5-inch seat lift. As I said earlier, you need a couple extra inch to get your 7-inch seat lift. We can add a couple spaces under the seat. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.